And welcome back to the channel, and here are the top 10 favourite zoo animals. And first we have penguins. Penguins are a group of aquatic flightless birds. They live almost exclusively in the southern hemisphere. Only one species, the Galapagos penguin, is found north of the equator. Highly adapted for life in the water, penguins have counter-shaded dark and white plumage and flippers for swimming. Most penguins feed on krill, fish, squid and other forms of sea life which they catch with their bills and swallow whole while swimming. They spend roughly half their lives on land and the other half in the sea. The largest living species is the emperor penguin. The smallest penguin species is the little blue penguin, also known as the fairy penguin, which stands around 33 centimeters. Next we have the goat. The goat, or domestic goat, is a domesticated species of goat antelope, typically kept as livestock. It was domesticated from the wild goat of Southwest Asia and Eastern Europe. The goat is a member of the animal family Bovidae and the tribe Caprini, meaning it is closely related to the sheep. There are over 300 distinct breeds of goat. Next we have the giraffe. The giraffe is a tall African-hoofed mammal belonging to the genus Giraffe. It is the tallest living terrestrial animal and the largest ruminant-hoofed herbivorous on Earth. Traditionally, giraffes were thought to be one species, Giraffe, with 9 subspecies. Most recently, researchers proposed dividing them up into 8 extant species due to new research into their mitochondrial and nuclear DNA, as well as morphological measurements. Next up is the red panda. The red panda, or also known as the red bear cat, or the red cat bear, is a mammal native to the eastern Himalayas and southwestern China. Despite having the word panda in its name, it's not a panda. In fact, it's closely related to raccoons. Next we have polar bears. The polar bear is a carnivorous bear whose native range lies largely within the Arctic Circle, encompassing the Arctic Ocean, its surrounding seas and surrounding land masses. Next up we have the lion. The lion is a large cat of the genus Panthera, native to Africa and India. It has a muscular, broad-chested body, short, rounded head, round ears, and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. It is a social species, forming groups called prides. A lion's pride consists of a few adult males, related females, and cubs. Groups of female lions usually hunt together, preying mostly on large ungulates. The lion is an apex and keystone predator, although some lions scavenge when opportunities occur and have been known to hunt humans. Next we had the tiger. The tiger is the largest living cat species and a member of the genus Panthera. It is most recognizable for its dark vertical stripes on orange fur with a white underside. An apex predator, it primarily preys on ungulates such as deer and wild boar. It is territorial and generally a solitary but social predator, requiring large contiguous areas of habitat which support its requirements for prey and rearing of its offspring. Tiger cubs stay with their mother for about 2 years, then become independent and leave their mother's home range to establish their own. Now we come on to the elephants. Elephants are the largest existing land animals. Three living species are currently recognized: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. The trunk is used for breathing, bringing food and water to the mouth, and grasping objects. Tusks, which are derived from incisor teeth, serve as both weapons and as a tool for moving objects and digging. Next we have the meerkat. Meerkats are a small mongoose found in southern Africa. It is characterized by a broad head, large eyes, and a pointed snout, long legs, a thin tapering tail, and a brindled coat pattern. Meerkats are highly social and form packs of between 2 to 30 individuals each that occupy around 5 kilometers squared of home ranges. There is a social hierarchy. Generally, dominant individuals in a pack breed and produce offspring, whilst the non-breeding subordinate members provide altruistic care to the pups. Next we have the gorilla. Gorillas are herbivorous, predominantly ground-dwelling great apes that inhabit the tropical forests of equatorial Africa. The genus gorilla is divided into two species, the eastern gorilla and the western gorilla. The DNA of gorillas is highly similar to that of humans, from 95 to 99% depending on what is included, and are the next closest living relatives to humans after chimpanzees and bonobos. They tend to live in troops, with the leader being called a silverback. The eastern gorilla is distinguished from the western by darker fur colour and some other minor morphological differences. Gorillas tend to live 35 to 40 years in the wild,